All right, how about this? Lowe's has just introduced a new AI tool for its employees that will help with customer questions when you're shopping in the store.
Now, the tool uses generative AI to provide quick access to product details, inventory information, and more. Let's talk about it with Professor of Advanced Media in Residence at the Newhouse School of Public Communication, Shelly Palmer. He's here with more on the new tool. Now, Shelly, a lot of companies are using AI. Amazon uses Rufus. What makes this so unique?
What I like about this is it's gone from a consumer product that just answers your questions online to a product that the associates in the store can use. You know, you go to a store and some employees are incredibly knowledgeable and have been there for years and years, especially in a DIY store, but some are relatively new. Now, with the help of AI, the associates at the store can partner with the AI to give you the best possible information. I just love this as a future of retail. It levels up the game in an incredible way. And this is one of those stories that I think is the most positive use of AI and people together. You know, everybody's talking about what's good and what's bad about generative AI. Well, this is one of those things that I think is extremely good. You're going to have a better customer experience. The associate's going to feel better about talking to you and helping you. I just think this is really one of the nicest and most complete uses of AI that I've seen so far.
And Shelly, it looks like they're implemented in 1,700 stores, marking the first time a retailer has successfully put it in technology at a scale like that. And it seems like Lowe's, one of those places where people walk in, I always got a question. What am I going to do with my toilet seat? What do I do about the caulking on my thing? And like, this is the kind of thing that it's almost like a good business for this to try and take place.
Well, it is. You know, Dan, what's fascinating is that there's a knowledge base that Lowe's has. It used to be just locked in each associate. So if you happen to find the exact right person in the store, and they always were good at that, you know, you'd get all the information you need. But now the knowledge base of Lowe's has been put into an AI model. So it's not you're talking to ChatGPT, because you can do that whenever you want. Here, what Lowe's has done that I think is fascinating is they've taken the knowledge of the company and they've married it with AI. So it speaks the language, your language, any language, to be fair. And what it does is it allows you and the associate to ask questions much more deeply than you might have been able to ask of. And depending on the associate you talk to, look, you know, you go to Lowe's, when you're in the lumber department, you can talk to people that just know everything. But now they know everything plus. And I think that's really spectacular.
All right, Shelly, so have you had an opportunity to use it? And if so, okay, what's your takeaway? What'd you like about it?
No, it's amazing, Tashani. What was crazy is I learned about it just before it launched, and it launched last week. So I went to Lowe's over the weekend, and I went to ask some questions, this is going to be funny, about bathroom fixtures, which I am not an expert in, trust me. And this was really quite spectacular because the associate took out their handheld and talked to me about things that neither of us, I think, would have known. There were very, very, very specific questions, and I kind of did it as a test, to tell you the truth. I tell you what, this was a great customer experience, and I'm very excited about it, not just for Lowe's. I think this is going to become something really very common over time, and I'm pretty excited about it. This is a really nice use of AI and people partnering together to bring greater value. So good job, Lowe's. Pretty exciting.
All right, Shelly Palmer, thank you very much, giving us that new insight on AI at Lowe's. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys soon.
Have a good day, Shelly.